Jim in Camino Island, Washington. Hey, Jim, what's up?
Hey, Tom. I'd like to toss a little meme out there for what it's worth. Seems like all our issues these days, Ukraine and ISIS and all that, come down to oil.
Yeah.
And I'd like to propose that we embark on a sort of a combination of Manhattan Project and Apollo Program thing to say in 10 years we will use no more than 10% of our economy based on oil, and then in another 10 years we'll be done with it altogether. Leave it in the ground.
Yeah.
Make it no more influential than, say, pistachios or hand-woven rugs.
Right. Well, and as I point out, if you want a neo-Wahhabist, hardcore Muslim group that is robbing, raping, murdering, and pillaging their way through a country, you don't have to look to ISIS. Boko Haram is actually larger and more violent, but
Sure.
they're operating in central and western Nigeria and eastern Nigeria where there's not oil. It's all over on the western side, and now they're moving into Uganda where there's no oil. So we're not all that concerned about that. But here's what Jimmy Carter had to say about this in 1979. He actually proposed what you're talking about, and he put it into law. Here he is.
The energy crisis is real. It is worldwide. It is a clear and present danger to our nation. These are facts, and we simply must face them. What I have to say to you now about energy is simple and vitally important. Point one, I am tonight setting a clear goal for the energy policy of the United States. Beginning this moment, this nation will never use more foreign oil than we did in 1977. Never. Moreover, I will soon submit legislation to Congress calling for the creation of this nation's first solar bank, which will help us achieve the crucial goal of 20% of our energy coming from solar power by the year 2000.
By the year 2000. And we were on course to do it. In fact, we were beating his goals in 1980. This was in 1979. And then at the end of the year, 1980, November of 1980, Ronald Reagan won the election as the Iranians continued to hold the hostages. And Reagan comes into office and he takes Carter's solar panels off the roof and he undoes all that legislation.
You're listening to the Thom Hartmann Program. Call 866-987-THOM.
If Ronald Reagan had never stolen the election of 1980, we would not be in the Middle East right now.